This next unit we're starting is about similarity, and similarity is all about solving proportions. You probably remember proportions from middle school where you take two fractions and set them equal to each other. So before we get into the geometry part, we're going to do a quick algebra review. So this is called solving proportions. Okay, and you'll have a basic proportion like x over 20 equals 5 over 15. Now, if you remember, to solve this, you're going to do something called cross multiply. Cross multiply is when you're going to take the 20 and the 5 and multiply those, and you're going to take the x and the 15 and multiply those. It doesn't matter which one you multiply first. You can do x times 15 or you could do 20 times 5. I'm going to do x times 15 first and then 20 times 5. And like I said, if you get 100 equals 15x, that's fine. You'll get the same answer either way. And then you're just going to divide by 15 to finish solving. And this one's actually going to give you a decimal, so you can just round it off. And that's how you get your proportion. The only way this gets harder is when you have to do distributive property. So let's say we have 8 over 19 equals 12 over 2x plus 1. So if you're going to cross multiply, you're going to multiply these numbers, and you're going to multiply those numbers. Now this time you're multiplying the 8 times 2x plus 1. Please make sure that you write this step out with parentheses. So I'm going to write 8 parentheses 2x plus 1. If you don't write this out, I have a lot of students that will just try to multiply on their own. And they'll do 8 times 2x, and they'll get the 16x, but then they'll forget about distributing the 8 to the 1. Write it out so that you can draw both of your rainbows and make sure you distribute all the pieces. Go ahead and multiply this 19 times 12, and when you multiply that, you get 228. And so then on this next step, we're actually going to distribute this. And so we'll get our 16x plus 8 equals 228. And then subtract 8 from both sides. And then divide by 16. And we get another decimal. Okay, so this is just a quick review of solving proportions. If you look on your table of contents, it tells you which problems to practice next. And in those problems, you're going to work on reading some word problems and setting up your proportions based on the word problems.